Hello, everybody. This is Elisha Keating from WisdomSeekers.net. And this is my logo. Phoenix Rampant, Phoenix Rising. And this is for September 1st, 2023. We have September, October, November, December, 4 months left. And we're in 2024. Can you believe that? I mean, I'm pretty darn certain we just had a New Year's party not that long ago, right? This is how it is. So what do we do? Well, I do know what I'm reading here suits the energy that I've dealt with and helping people deal with. And it's not bad, but it is exhausting. And as you can see, I'm just going to jump into it instead of talking about the energy, because honestly, the reading and the energy are pretty much the same. So the first card is a really good one, Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is about support. Support from the other side, support from the other side, support from from everybody, basically. Some support on this side, some support with money, some support with energy, some support with your ancestors, guides, angels, whatever, what have you, back in time. But it is support. And it's also support from those that are coming after us. And yes, they exist, all right. They exist right now. Of course they do. That's just the way it is. That is a reality, because everything is now. Energy cannot be. You can't get rid of energy. You can only change energy. So it stands to reason that who we are now has existed from the beginning and will exist to the end, if there's such a thing as a beginning or an end. But we are part of the Godhead, so of course everything has existed. So yes, that which is coming from the future is already in existence. Long, convoluted, but it's there. And why is that important? Well, I keep talking about the balance between the male, the female, the yin, the yang, the plus, the negative, the black, the white. I keep talking about this a lot. And then these cards came out. And again, I haven't got them for maybe a month lately, but that they're coming out again is very important. It's the quintessential energy between a man and a woman, or it doesn't have to be a man and a woman. It has to be a positive, negative, yin and yang energy. And it is the energy that is the soulmate energy. It's coming in now in a stronger way to support ourselves, because we put ourselves first. 49% in service to self, then 51% in service to others. But if you don't look after yourself, you can't be 51% in service to others. Just not possible. So when your true mate comes through, whether he's your soulmate or not, you want to make sure that relationship is good and strong and positive in many ways, honestly. You want to make sure that he feels good. You want to make sure that he makes you feel good. You want to be able to fight with him, because if there's no fighting, there's no love. But the most important part of that is if you want to feel comfortable fighting with him, knowing that you can come back, make it up, and he or she is not going to run away. That's what true love is about. Knowing that you can be an idiot and you will be forgiven for being an idiot, or it will work itself out. Because we can't always be on top of it. We can't always be smart. We can't always be in a good mood. And sometimes our hormones are just disgusting. For a woman, and for a man, well, sometimes they just have bad days. What do? If we love enough, then we work with it. And it's not to say that you're going to fight every single time you turn around. I mean, that's not logical either. But there will be events in a relationship where you do disagree, and that's where you learn, right? You learn through adversity. You don't learn through things going well. Though, in my vote, I would prefer things to go well in a relationship. It's much, much more fun. Okay, having said that, the two of them bound together, they work well together. And so I've got the Seven of Wands. And we're talking about a group rather than, we're talking about couples rather than an individual. This couple is one that they may be sitting across the room from each other in a party, and the one looks at the other and the one nods, and they both get up and walk away because they've had enough. It's time to go home. Or they just slightly nod at each other, smile, and keep on going their own way. They're confident and sure of each other so that they don't have to be in each other's pocket. But they have a communication so that they know what the other's feeling and thinking. This is the Seven of Wands is confident in making decisions and living life thoroughly. And honestly, when you're in a good relationship, it's not you against the world, it's the two of you with the world, which is different because you're not having to protect yourself from the world. You're already automatically protected because you have that love and security, and you know that that person, female or male, is going to have your back. So this is the energy we're moving into, so that this couple will help the earth become a more positive, energized earth. And and that's what the next card is, the Fool. The Fool is moving into new energy. Anything is possible. You can recreate the world, not in your image, but maybe in the image that is positive. Yes, there is the energy of the void, but the void is where we create from, and we carry the void within us. So, of course, the void is not to be feared; it's to be utilized and become part of the new energy. We want to be able to make a decision, and we choose to make a decision that where we're going is better than where we've been, and we're going to do it together. So the rest of it is, well, of course, it's about our future. We're making inroads into our future. We're designing a new future. We do need to design a new future. We do need a future that is positive for us, where we are supported, which means there's a lot of things that we have to eliminate from our life right now. And the Four of Swords, which is often depression. The Seven of Swords is somebody is going after you, biting. The Five of Pentacles, wishing you had what other people had. And of course, the Ten of Swords, being stabbed in the back. All those things we need to allow to leave us and not come back. We want to go into a place where there's constantly feel good energies. It doesn't mean that everything will always be good, because, well, I don't know exactly what the fifth dimension was going to bring. People ask me, and until you're there, we don't know for sure. but it's coming. It's coming relatively soon. And I'm going to leave it at that. But 3 days in a row, I think it's 3 days in a row, we've got the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is all about joy and happiness, being on cloud nine. Most importantly, it's a wish card, and this is where the happiness comes in. Allow yourself to be happy. Allow yourself to have fun. And what do? You make a wish. Maybe it's for the pony you wish you had when you're 5 years old. Make sure you truly want it before you do that, because you might get it. But have fun with it. That is the biggest point of all. Have fun with it. All right. Namaste, namasko, and I love you, and you I do love. Bye.